Hi, I'm Sharon Tang and this is Evening Highlights. It's yet another quarter of losses for Petronas as crude oil prices batter its earnings. That's dragged its profit after tax for the fiscal year ended December 2015 down by 56%. And the oil giant says it's now looking at raising borrowings. Petronas' fourth quarter net loss stood at just under 3 billion ringgit, while revenue was some 30% lower at 60 billion ringgit. For the full year, net earnings fell to 20.8 billion ringgit. Revenue plunged 25% to 247.7 billion ringgit. Petronas also confirmed plans to cut spending by 50 billion ringgit over the next 4 years. It declined to say if it would be cutting jobs, although it did say it was sticking to its commitment to pay the government 16 billion ringgit in dividends. But with cash flow from operations shrinking, it may possibly need to borrow money in order to do so.
Our cash flow from operations this year will not be able to cover the remaining capex and our 16 billion ringgit dividend commitments. Not only will we need to utilize our cash reserves, but we may need to raise some borrowings.
For FY15, Petronas' cash flow from operations were down by 33% to just shy of 70 billion ringgit. Petronas is Malaysia's only Fortune 500 company. It employs about 50,000 employees. Lau Tiam Hock, the man found guilty of engineering a major market manipulation in the 1990s, got a go-to-jail card plus a 5 million ringgit fine today. He's been granted a stay of execution pending an appeal. The price for his temporary freedom, a 1.3 million ringgit bail. Last month, the ex-executive chairman of Repco Holdings was found guilty of misleading the market about the price of the company's shares back in 1997. Get this, the stock was hovering at around 5 ringgit in 1996. In 1997, it shot up to over 140 ringgit, and then the following year, it crashed to 2 ringgit and 98 cent. In the year 2000, the stock was finally suspended. It was delisted in 2003. Tun Dr. Mahathir Mohamad, the Prime Minister's fiercest critic, is quitting Umno. The country's longest-serving PM has been openly campaigning for the ouster of Datuk Sri Najib Razak for his role at state-owned 1MDB. Mahathir is frustrated after his criticism against his successor went unheeded. The feud between the two has now come to a head, with the ex-PM accusing Umno of supporting corruption. But Mahathir has no plans to join any other party as he is Umno at heart. This is not the first time Mahathir is quitting the party. In 2008, he left Umno during Tun Abdullah Ahmad Badawi's tenure. He rejoined in 2009 when Najib took over the reins. Mahathir led Umno from 1981 to 2003. And that wraps up Evening Highlights. I'm Sharon Tang. Thanks for watching.